Welcome to another episode of Schmeichel and Bruin. I'm Schmeich.
And I'm Brian.
And we got a couple tsunami experts here today. Please introduce yourself, guys. Tell them what you guys know about this tsunami.
Hello, my name's Cullen Cole. I'm a tsunami expert. I've been studying water for over 27 years.
And I'm Chris Filko. I was there on that day when the tsunami hit.
Wow, crazy, dude. So what was exactly the date of this tsunami?
It was the day after Christmas, actually. Me and my family were up there just celebrating the holidays with people of, another culture, let's say. And so just a family vacation went wrong. That's all it really was.
So December 26, 2004
Indeed.
is, wow.
15 years ago.
No warning, I hear. No warning, just hit.
None in the slightest.
That's crazy. Everybody, I'm sure, was in holiday cheer, and then that disaster just strikes.
Absolutely. I witnessed a child die right in front of me, actually.
Big wave.
It's a giant wave.
Big wave.
Sorry about that. To get your mind off,
Big
what
wave.
was exactly the location of origin of this earthquake that ended up causing the tsunami?
Through some triangulation methods and using some seismology techniques, we determined that the origin of the tsunami was off the northwestern coast of Indonesia. It was caused by an earthquake, and pretty much once the earthquake struck, the seismic waves just took that water up, just carried it.
Incredible.
Carried it everywhere.
Incredible.
Just killed thousands.
Devastating, of course.
Big wave.
It's the absolutely perfect wave.
Big wave.
It was the perfect
Big
wave.
wave. Big wave.
Interesting.
We agree on that.
We're talking 230,000 fatalities here. I mean, if there is something Mother Nature can put together, I mean, it was beautiful. It was absolutely stunning. The size of that monster.
Where were you when the wave hit? Were you on the beach? Were you in your hotel room?
This is my hotel room.
Where was your family?
First floor or
First floor.
oh.
Waves came right in through the window. My wife was stabbed in the head. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, well, we didn't invite you onto the podcast to talk about that. So.
I
Let's-
told you not to talk about that.
Let's
Let's move on to the next question.
It's 15 minutes.
You guys got any more questions?
Yes. So, what were the main areas of impact of this of the waves? What was most damaged? What was
Well, the country
Where's
that
that?
suffered the most casualties and the highest cost and damages was obviously Indonesia. It was right off the coast of that country, but Indonesia wasn't the only country affected. Places like India and even as far west as Somalia were affected. Even a couple hundred people in Somalia were killed by the tsunami.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's crazy that how big of an effect just one little fracture, one little collision of the plates can cause. It's really quite fascinating.
So to what extent were the places that were hit devastated? Were these countries not going to recover for the next 10, 20 years?
Oh, wow.
Or
Complete- we're
just devastation?
We're talking complete decimation. I'm sure you can vouch for that.
Absolutely. I mean,
Wiped clean.
the aftermath. They reminded me of Hiroshima. I mean, I was there weeks after that bomb hit. And
How
Very
old
similar.
are you?
How old are you, by the way?
87.
Damn.
Surprised you were so limber and able to get away from that wave at 87.
It was 15 years ago, son.
Oh, so you were
So you were
72 then?
Yeah.
all right.
Guys, got any more questions for us? Can I go? Kind of hungry. Do you have any snacks?
Well, I have a question. So let's see. What was the impact on the local cultures?
The local cultures, due to their geographic area, they were accustomed to being prepared for disasters like this. So, in fact, as seen in the 2007 film Tsunami, the local tribes were actually extremely valuable in helping the visitors and tourists.
And can you vouch for
help.
this, Chris?
Absolutely.
The natives were kind to you?
Indeed, they helped me.
Did they help bury your wife?
No. Though my wife's body was never found.
So real quick, Chris, what was the wave height that you'd estimate?
That doesn't.
Right around
Okay,
167 at its tallest point.
Is that correct, Colin? Wave
She was
expert.
in my bed last night. What?
Was that correct, Colin? 167 wave height feet.
Approximately. Actually, I'll tell you what. I know this off the top of my head. So the actual when it hit the shore, the actual height was 15 to 30 meters tall. So quite high, approximately 49 to 98 feet high. I mean that's a crazy visual to watch that come and hit you.
And last question for tonight. So how do you think the recovery efforts are going so far? It's almost 15 years later.
Well, when that tsunami struck, that triggered probably one of the fastest relief responses we've ever seen.
That's good.
Millions of dollars were funded to help the country recover, and thousands of volunteers came over to help with the locals and then help rebuild the infrastructure of the country. Over $15 billion was spent in order to rebuild that country.
Well, good to hear. At least there's some good news in this.
Well, I'm
chat.
just getting word that that's all the time we have for today, so we're going to cut it there. Thanks for coming out, guys. And
Stop by next time.
we have one last surprise for our last guest, Christopher Filko. We have a special guest appearance coming in from outside the studio. That's right, we found her. Your wife, Jonathandra Filko.